again. Hello, welcome back to She Bengals. Been an interesting week. I figured I'd come on and again do my week 6 reactions, like we've been doing, try to do every week. It was hit or miss, really. I
It
mean, there
was
was
it was some
some
weird
that,
games that
yeah,
really
there
didn't
was
go the way we thought they would. I mean,
right. There were some that we thought not blowouts, but not close either.
yeah, there were some that
And
were close that I did not expect to be.
yeah,
So, all
and
right, well, let's kind of jump into them.
moving right on. Thursday night, Eagles Giants. That was one game. Eagles 17, Giants
And who's the
34.
only one in this house that picked Eagles? I mean Giants.
That'd be this one. He won again this week for our pick'ems.
That's two in a row, and that like never happens.
No, that never happened. So I give him credit when credit's due. Um, yeah, I did not see that. I thought it would be close, but
I did expect them. If they won, I expected it to be like maybe a touchdown, something like that. 10 points, I might have said, okay, that was if they won, they beat them by 10.
yeah,
That was a good game.
they beat him by 17.
Yeah, they doubled the score, 17-34. Jackson Dart looked amazing.
Yeah,
Cam Scatterboo was just
Oh
on
yeah.
fire.
Oh
Can you
yeah.
imagine what they're gonna be like next year when they get Malik Neighbors back too?
Eh.
They could be a force to reckon with
Yeah.
in the NFC East.
Yes, they definitely could.
And the Cowboys, they're not looking so great right now. Dak's playing really well.
Yes.
The offense
Yes.
is doing pretty well.
Right. It's
They
the
don't have
defense.
CeeDee Lamb. They've got injury. Everyone
Oh,
does.
everybody.
It's
has.
their defense that's not looking all that great.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, they lost Micah, so.
Didn't lose them. They traded the
Well,
Boston away,
okay.
which was stupid. But hey, whatever.
That was on them.
I think Micah Parsons is a really good guy, a player at least. Don't know him personally. Don't know much
Right.
about his personal life at all.
Right.
But that was stupid. But no, and whatever they might pick up in the draft to complement.
Mm-hmm.
Defensive players and O line, they're another one that could use some more O line help.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
Moving on to Sunday morning.
The London game.
The London game. Broncos versus Jets. 13.
England, we're sorry.
What? Yeah,
I don't usually
we're-
apologize to you guys, but we are sorry on this one.
Did not. Yeah.
This is a game I did not expect to be close.
Yeah. No.
This is a game where I expected more like a 34-10
Yeah.
kind of win.
Oh, God,
Denver
yeah.
really blowing them out.
Right.
I mean, they pulled the win out, but Denver didn't play their best
No.
by any means.
And the Jets
The Jets are the
played
Jets.
how they.
The Jets are the Jets.
Yeah, they're playing how they're gonna play.
Negative 10 yards passing.
For
The Jets.
The Jets.
Because
okay.
every sack takes away from your passing yards.
Oh, right. That's right.
Or
However.
well, it was passing or total. It wasn't total offense. It was passing. Anyways, takes away. So they technically ended up with negative 10 yards. Every single person sitting on their couch at home had more passing yards than the Jets did because you had 0, which is more than negative 10.
Right.
I don't even know where to fix that team.
Yeah. That's a team that needs a prayer.
Yep.
And then some. All in all, from what I did see, because I was watching that game, but
Yeah, it just was
neither
not.
it was not the same Broncos that you see week to week. You know, their
Well, they do
defense,
this once in a while. So
and like we've said in the past, every team has an off game. That being said, off game. Ravens 17, Ravens 3.
yeah, Ravens are in trouble right now.
Yeah, not just injuries. It's
What are they?
something
1-4.
something like that. I'm not sure.
I
But
can't. Let me look because I want to make sure I get this right. I want to make sure we get them all right. But
right.
they are. I'll bring that up. 1-5.
Okay, so 1 and 5. Yeah, because it's been 6 weeks. So
I mean, and people are saying, well, Lamar's out, wait till Lamar's back. Without Lamar, they're 0-2. With him, they're 1-3.
Yeah.
Lamar cannot carry that whole team.
No.
He can't. It's not.
No,
that's not a slam against Lamar Jackson.
Right.
That's saying that you can carry a team for a game or two.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot carry him for an entire season, I don't believe, personally.
Right.
There's just too much.
Yeah, there's too much at stake for...
Well, it's physically too much. Mentally and emotionally, it's exhausting.
Yeah.
I don't know where the fix is.
On that...
Is it time to get rid of John Harbaugh? I don't know. I still think he's a good coach, but maybe his time there has just come to an end.
Running thin.
Yeah. They need defense.
Yeah.
They need help. They need help in a lot of areas. O-line. I think they're in a similar situation that you guys are in. The Bengals are in. Maybe it's time for a new coach. O-line. Defense.
Here's a thought. Trade coaches.
I think Harbaugh would do good with you guys. I really do.
Have him come to us and Taylor go to them.
Switch running backs. They can have Chase Brown. You get Derrick Henry.
I don't see an issue with that.
Well, Derrick Henry isn't.
He's not really...
I mean, he's doing okay, but he's also
but
getting up there for a running back.
Yeah, he's struggling too. But all in all, I didn't see this game.
No, we did not watch that game.
I don't even think we got that game.
I don't know. Well, I mean, we do because...
we do. I forget. So, yeah, win for the Rams. And I want Rams. All right. Dallas, Carolina. 27-30, Carolina.
It's that Dallas defense.
Mm-hmm.
When you're letting Carolina put 30 up on you.
Yeah. I literally wanted to probably flip a coin. I know I say it every week, but there's games that, it's like...
Yeah, and it's
do you go
been with Dallas, I don't trust them a lot, and it's their defense.
Yeah.
I mean, and their defense, and then if their offense has a bad day.
Yeah. Then all around, you're like, oh, crap.
You know.
Panthers are really starting to really click week to week. They have...
We'll have to see this. Can they keep it up?
They're off weeks and stuff, but they're really...
But we got to see if they can keep it up.
Yeah.
They got some really tough matchups, I'm sure, coming.
See if they can be consistent. Next up, you got
Arizona, Indianapolis.
Yes. 27-31.
Yeah, and
Colts.
Arizona was winning that game for a while.
Mm-hmm.
The Colts battled back. And that's something that I think, it's great when you don't have to because you're always in the lead. But that shows right there that even when a team is beating you,
right?
They're really pushing hard that you can rally and come back and win.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that says a lot for that Indy team.
Yeah.
That they didn't just
Yeah. Okay. Another a loss in the books or whatever. They came back. They figured things out to come back and win. Excuse me. I got Seahawks, Jags, 20-12 Seahawks. I kind of predicted this one.
Seahawks have a good defense.
Yeah.
Their offense, I haven't seen enough of it to know how he's handling things.
Yeah.
I was just about to say his name, too. Their new quarterback that was the Vikings quarterback, Sam Darnold.
Oh, yes. Only thing I can think of is Gino, but that...
Right, but that was before.
Yeah.
They put up 20 against the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Which they've been...
They've been doing all right, but that still seems a little low to me.
Again, they're not... another team that's not really consistent with things.
Sometimes.
In my opinion. All right, so moving on, we got Chargers, Miami. 29-27 Chargers.
That I did not expect that game to be as close.
No, I didn't either.
But 29-30, 32 points is kind of, 28-32 for the Chargers. Yeah, sounds pretty good. I did not expect Miami to put up 27 points.
Mm-mm.
But Chargers are another team that's got some key players that are banged up.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
And,
Miami's the same way. I mean, while they don't have a lot of key players that are banged up,
Not
but
that
they
I
do
know
have,
of. I mean, obviously, Hill
right.
is
And
out.
I believe there's a couple of others that have some injuries that they're fighting
But
with, but they
Achan
still
played
play.
well.
Yeah.
Tua actually made some really nice throws. They were doing all right. And, Chargers just were able to outlast them.
We'll see what next week brings for
Yeah.
week 7. I got Browns at Steelers, 9-23 Steelers.
About what I expected.
Yeah.
Actually, I expected maybe a few more points out of the Steelers, but again, didn't watch the game. I don't know if they maybe have pulled Rodgers after they got up to a certain point and just
Right.
kind of run the game out. I didn't see it.
Right. So, yeah, and we've got Steelers this coming week.
Yep.
Niners, Buccaneers, 19-30 Buccaneers.
And that's really about.
Where you thought it
Yeah,
would.
I thought
Yeah.
San Fran maybe 21-24 maybe.
Okay.
And I mean,
Yeah, because San Fran, the thing with
they
them,
are so banged up
they are, but they're finding ways
to win.
to win games.
And they just lost
Fred Warner.
Fred Warner Jr. for the season.
Yeah.
That
Which-
is really going to hurt.
Yeah.
He's really, really good, and man, I hope wish him well.
Yeah, we definitely.
Fractured and dislocated ankle. That could end up being one of those things that never really is 100%. You don't know
Yeah.
on that. Depends on how well they can get things lined up and how well things heal.
Right. So, again, keep going. Titans, Raiders, 10-20 Raiders.
Yeah, again, one of those teams that you almost had to flip a coin because it's like neither
Yeah.
team are doing very well.
Exactly.
Tennessee, I actually thought might be a little better than Vegas right this minute.
Right.
In some ways, they seem
Okay.
to kind of be figuring things out once in a while. But I mean, well, let's put it this way here: it was bad enough that they got their coach fired.
Yeah.
Which Callahan maybe should have been fired before this. Maybe shouldn't have been. I don't know. You got a brand new QB. That Tennessee has changed GMs and head coaches a lot just in the last 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Another, a new QB this year. I think they probably should have given Callahan maybe the rest of this season to see if they could
yeah.
figure things out.
I mean, it's going to take time
But
for.
I don't know what was going on with it. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors either.
No.
There could have been some issues there that we didn't
Yeah.
know about.
You never know. Oh, to be a fly on the wall.
Personality issues or personnel issues.
I don't. Well, that's okay. We got Bengals at Packers, 18-27 Packers. I must say that I was happy
For a
Yeah.
loss.
happy
For a loss.
I mean,
You're never happy with a loss, but
the way that they played. I mean, yes, it was Flacco's first time being on the field with the Bengals.
with probably a total of about 3, maybe 4 days of practicing with these guys.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
when did the trade go down?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. They played Sunday.
Mhm.
Trade went down to Tuesday.
Yeah, he was traveling Tuesday night.
So Wednesday, he may not even had a chance to really practice.
Right. So you figure Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So 3 practices.
And Saturday was probably a fairly easy walkthrough because it's the day
Mhm.
before the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
To go out there and do as well as he did,
No interception.
and against a pretty damn good defense.
Yeah. My takeaway was not only that he didn't throw an interception, but I saw more of a quarterback being under center
Yes.
for the Bengals. You
Never
never
see that. Almost,
see that.
Almost never.
Our quarterbacks are always in shotgun, but he switched it up. He was
Yep.
back and forth. So that I liked. Defense held their own.
Your
I
defense
mean,
looked.
We held them to 27 points.
Yeah, you looked all right. I don't think you looked amazing.
No.
Let me put it this way. Last year,
Yes.
if your defense had held teams to 27 points,
Mhm.
you'd have made the playoffs. Because you had like 4 or 5 games. It was 5 games where you scored 30 points
Uh-huh.
and were losing games.
Yeah.
You lost 2 where you scored 38 points or so.
Yeah.
Another one where you scored 35, and another one where you scored like 30 or 32 points, and you lost them. Holding, the Packers to 27, which they're not the most explosive offense out there, but they're by no
No,
means
but-
the worst.
Exactly. They know how to make plays. And what I think what it was is because our defense couldn't stop the run. Packers picked up on that, and that's what they did.
They just ran it. That's
just
where
ran
that
it.
is where you guys need,
Mm-hmm.
and you've got to find a. Well, I think you get 2 problems. Packers didn't really start scoring points. You held them to 10 points in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
None in the third quarter.
Yeah.
Then Trey goes down.
Yeah, that was our issue.
There was no more pressure getting on Love. After that, Love had time to stand in the pocket, dance around, walk. I mean, he had all day
Yeah.
to let plays develop. And now, Shamar's out.
Mm-hmm.
He was out. Knight, whose job really is to try to help stop the run, has now got to try to stop all kinds of things coming in that middle of the field.
He's here, there, and everywhere.
If
Like,
he's-
where do I go?
If he closes in to stop the run, it's a short pass.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
No, I know.
Shamar comes back.
Yep.
Trey comes back.
Mm-hmm.
They can handle the pass stuff.
And have
Let Knight and some of those guys
worry
stop.
about the pass.
No, stop the run.
Oh, stop. Yeah.
Let them go in and stop the run. And those short passes, those 3 or 4 yard dink and
Yeah.
dunk stuff.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
maybe that can work. Knight really hasn't had his full strength out there a lot this year.
No, he hasn't.
So let's see how that goes.
Yeah.
But I think you guys did all right.
Yeah. I mean,
Wasn't great, but I still saw some improvement.
Mhm.
And like you said, Flacco's first game ever in a Bengals jersey.
yeah.
He's got to learn stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to figure out timing. Throwing to Jamar
Yeah.
is probably a little different than throwing to a lot of other guys because his speed and his quickness and the way he does things. Higgins may be a little bit different, Did you have Jazeki?
We did for a little bit, and then he ended up going out.
Right, so you lost, your
A
tight
tight
end.
end. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Mims went down.
Mims went down for a few plays, but I believe he went back in,
Yeah.
and he will be back.
And you
I-
said Shamar might.
Shamar might be back, and Trey right now they're treating it day to day for his back.
Okay.
So Right.
Unfortunately, it's a short week for you guys.
yeah, it is.
But you play this game, you got a mini bye.
Mm-hmm.
10 days.
Yep.
Get everybody better. That's also 10 days for Flacco
To really adjust.
to really adjust and people to adjust to him.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's the other thing. His ball speed and things like that's going to be a little different.
Yeah.
His ball placement.
I never saw that ball wobble.
That man has one of the tightest spirals I've ever seen. It's a thing of beauty.
That was, I was like,
But he's been
holy
throwing
crap.
a ball longer than most of those guys out there have probably been alive. So, you know what I mean?
True. So we'll see. They go up against the Steelers. We'll see what happens. Next up, we got Patriots Saints, 25-19 Patriots. I didn't predict the score, but I knew it was going to be.
Saints have started to play pretty decent.
Yeah.
They're figuring things out.
Yeah.
It isn't great.
Well, no,
But there again, they're taking those steps.
to progress to
Spencer's
Wins.
kind of settling in.
yeah.
Some of the other guys are settling in. Who the hell they beat? They beat the Giants.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was a surprise. But again, they were
So
in the pathway
In
of
New
figuring
England,
stuff out.
Drake had another great game.
Mhm.
Everybody seemed to play pretty damn good.
Yeah, I was, from what I saw, because again, I've seen clips of it and things like that, in amongst doing other things around that time while I was streaming. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, next up, Sunday Night Football.
Yeah.
Lions versus Chiefs, 17-30 Chiefs.
Chiefs played a good game. the
Yeah.
Lions didn't play their best. And this is
Right.
one thing with the Lions is every once in a while they just have one of those games where it's like, where'd the Lions go? And then they
Right.
come out and they go on a tear.
Yeah.
So,
Thank God we've already played a one and done.
and this is not a slam the Chiefs
No.
rant. This is a slam the refs. The Chiefs had 0 penalties.
Yeah.
0
Yeah, I know.
accepted penalties. There was only one thrown, and Lions didn't accept it because it actually, the way it worked out, helped them better.
Right.
However, I watched the highlights of that game,
Okay.
and there was at least 2. There was actually more, but there was at least 2 major penalties against the Chiefs, or what can end up major penalties, that were never called, that were blatant. I looked it up. The last team to have 0 penalties was January of 2024, so over a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Since 2000? I think since 2000, so 25 years, there's been 40 games that there's been 0 penalties in. 40 sounds like a lot. Think of how many games are played a year over the last 25 years.
Yeah. And a lot of games.
So now, you know me, I'm not a fan of the taunting penalty. I think it's stupid. These are grown men.
Yeah, exactly.
However,
Let men be men.
we have watched guys score, look at a player and point at him like that, and there's a flag thrown.
Yeah.
We have seen him look and point over at the opposing team's bench, and there's a flag thrown. Mahomes running down after making a play, running by the sideline, doing this at the Lions bench and taunting him.
Nothing.
Refs looked right at him and looked the other way. We all know about the fight.
Yeah.
Juju Smith-Schuster cracked the hell out of Brian Branch, and a blind hit him in the back.
Okay. I
play.
did not see that.
Totally blindside block.
Okay.
No flag.
Mm-hmm.
Consistency is all I'm asking for.
Oh, God, yes.
If a team rips off a game and doesn't commit a penalty,
By all means.
awesome. I don't
Exactly.
care if I'm a fan of you or not, or if you were playing on a team I really wanted to win. Congratulations. That is an amazing feat.
Right.
But when I sit there and watch penalties and there's no flag, I don't care if it's my favorite team, which I don't have one, but even if it's the team I'm rooting for and they didn't
Yeah.
get a flag, I'll be one of the first to go, that's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Consistency is all I want.
Yeah. That's all I
Now,
think.
would that
any
have
fan
would that
base-
have helped Detroit win? Probably not.
No. But
That's not my point.
no.
My point is
Consistency.
consistency. That's all I want.
Yeah.
And
I mean, if you're going to do it for one game and one team.
and it's not just the Chiefs, it's a lot of games out there that there isn't consistency on.
Yeah.
But this was one right here where I watched it and went, we all know the rumors about the Chiefs and the refs. There was a report out of the UTEP, University of Texas El
Yeah.
Paso, where they just did a multi-year study,
Yep.
and in their conclusion, these are their words, not mine. The Chiefs have been favored by penalties, by the refs, mostly in the postseason. An unordinary amount of time. I can't remember the exact term they used.
Right.
That it has
Yeah.
benefited them, either a flag being thrown or not being thrown.
Yeah.
They said they have never seen that with any other team in the Super Bowl era, including the Patriots and those ones. The number of penalties or non-penalties thrown that directly benefited the Chiefs. And they said most of that has started once gambling started in the NFL. Take that for what you want. I suggest you go find that report and read it.
Yeah.
I have not had a chance to sit down and read it all, but I did watch one where somebody was reviewing it. And I think it's something worth looking into.
Yeah.
And I don't blame the Chiefs on that.
No.
Somebody somewhere, if that is all true, is
Yeah.
pulling some strings because there's so much money being made. If that's the case, somebody should be in trouble for that.
Yeah.
It is supposed to be a game of chance.
Yeah, exactly. Not.
Supposed to be a game of which team's best. That's all I turn on football and watch it. I want to know of these two teams on this given day who is the best team.
Exactly.
If it's not the team I'm rooting for, then it's not the team I'm rooting for.
Yeah. Then so be it. Wait till next week.
Yep.
You know.
I grew up as a Boston Red Sox fan. I am very used to the term wait till next year.
Yeah.
Heard it my whole life
Yeah.
because they sucked
Yeah.
up
well,
until about 2004. They
Yeah.
started winning some World Series again. And now they kind of suck again.
Well,
Anyways,
it happens.
rant over. Sorry.
So moving on. Monday night we got Buffalo versus Atlanta. Buffalo 14, Atlanta 24. Buffalo, I don't know what's going on.
Again, I think it's kind of that Lamar Jackson thing where they're really relying on Josh Allen to carry the whole team, and you cannot do that week in and week out, year in and year out.
Hmm. Something's got to give because poor
And-
quarterbacks.
The defense on that team is not doing great,
Right.
but I don't want to take away from what Michael Penix Jr. and the Falcons are
Oh,
doing.
God, no. No,
I'm
no.
a fan of Penix. I
Yeah.
watched him in college. I said, this
Yep.
kid could really be something.
Hmm.
Now, I've been wrong on that many times. But I
Well,
felt as though I said, this kid might have a good future in the NFL. It's going to take him time.
hmm.
But he's playing well.
Yeah.
His team is playing well around him. You know, everything seems to be kind of clicking away, slow and steady, but they're playing well.
Right. And,
Um,
what's the saying? Slow and steady wins
Wins
the
the
race.
Well, you can't expect to come out and just all of a sudden your team is amazing and
Yeah.
you know,
You got to be firing on all
I'm just looking
cylinders
at
on that.
something here. So they're 3-2.
They're 3-2. Okay.
So they've struggled, but the Bills are 4-2. The Bills have played one more game than the Falcons. That's all.
Yeah.
They both have 2 losses. Bills have 1 extra win because they played 1 extra game.
Right.
They play the Niners Sunday the 19th. It's coming Sunday. I think the Falcons can beat the Niners if they play like they did today this weekend. I think they can beat the Niners, especially as banged up as the Niners are.
Yeah. No, I know. So we'll see again. We'll see what happens. Bears, Commanders, 25-24. Bears. I went Commanders because of the way.
No, I have a sinus infection and a wisdom tooth infected at the moment. I went
Yeah.
to the doctors today and got antibiotics and got to start dealing with that. So if I seem a little off, my apologies. I'm in a fair amount of pain and
Yeah.
yeah, this whole side of my head feels like someone took a baseball bat to it.
I swear to God, I did not.
I think she did.
I
She
don't
can't
own a
swing
bat.
one. She can't swing it hard enough, and she'd have to get a step stool.
True. But no,
Or get while I'm laying down.
I seriously thought Commanders could pull this off. I mean, it's the Bears.
Yep. Well, I think that's also that we fall into those kind of that. Oh, it's the Bears. Oh, it's the Panthers. Oh,
Yeah.
it's the Titans.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
And
But any of those teams can have a good weekend.
the Bears got a very, very good coach this year.
Yeah.
They really did.
Yeah.
And he's an offensive. He was the offensive coordinator for the Lions. So
Hmm.
you know,
He knows how
Ben knows how to take an offense and make something out of it.
Hmm.
And I think we're finally seeing that maybe Caleb Williams has some potential.
Right.
He's another one that he hasn't had the same coach or OC, I think, for more than 1 year. He said that when Ben got there, apparently nobody ever sat down with Caleb and taught him how to watch film on the teams he's playing and how he played and analyze it. If I remember correctly, that was the team they were talking about. How do you not do that, especially with a rookie QB?
Right.
That should be day number 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if it isn't him playing, hey, let's pick this game, this game, this game. We're going to sit down and review this, and you tell me what you see. So I know what you're seeing as a QB.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to teach you what you should be seeing and how to analyze that and what to do with that information.
Yeah.
I don't know. Somebody from New York.
So, all in all, this whole week, like we said, running through these real quick,
Yeah.
it was chaos.
You think Philadelphia's in trouble?
I think so, because they're, I mean,
I want to make, again, I just want to make sure
No, I know.
get.
and while he's doing that real quick, nobody scored over 30 points. There was one, two,
Giants 34.
oh, besides Giants.
So the Eagles are 4-2. So they're not the Ravens. They're certainly
Right.
not the Jets.
Yeah, no.
They're not some of those teams. But you're the defending Super Bowl champions.
Yeah, something's.
And you're 4-2.
Yeah.
And even your 4 wins didn't look,
The greatest.
they weren't dramatic fashion wins. They weren't like, I went out and blew these guys out.
Right. No,
Um,
they. Yeah, I don't know.
So I guess maybe it's not, are they in trouble? Should they be concerned?
Um,
4
I
and
don't-
2 is still not a bad record.
I don't think it's reason to. Oh my God, we're, gonna panic. But maybe
They've got
A
the
little bit of
Vikings, and
concern?
then they're back at the Eagles.
the Eagles.
I mean the Giants,
Yeah.
and then they got the. Oh, never mind. This thing, I don't like the way this does it. Okay, they already played the. They've got to play the Giants twice because they're in the same division, right? So they've got the Vikings. Yeah, then they're back at the Giants on the 26th. Then they got the Packers the 10th, the Lions the 16th, the Cowboys the 23rd. The Bears. I mean,
Yeah. I think that, if they don't start clicking better, then yeah, it's going to be panic mode.
I think the weird thing is here is when you start looking at, like I just brought up, NFL standings,
Yeah.
conference, division.
Okay.
So NFC East, Eagles are leading at 4-2, but the Commanders are 3-3.
Right.
Giants are at the bottom because they're 2-4, and Cowboys are 2-3-1. That tie is helping the Cowboys stay off the bottom
Yeah.
because it doesn't factor in, so their win percentage is a little. It calculates their percentage better. Same thing goes with the Lions in the NFC North. The Packers are leading the NFC North, even though the Lions are 4-2. The Packers are 3-1-1. The Lions have won one
Yeah.
more game. It's that tie,
Yeah.
and the fact that the Packers did beat the Lions in opening day. But for this, it doesn't really apply.
Right.
The Bucks are leading the South, 5-1. Falcons are 3-2. Panthers 3-3. Saints 1-5. So.
Alright.
In the West, it's Seahawks. Niners are leading 4-2, but 49ers, Seahawks, and Rams are all 4-2. Cardinals are 2-4.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some of these are tight. AFC East, the Patriots are on top. When was the last time the Patriots were on top of the AFC East?
Uh,
Now,
Bra-
them and Bills
Brady?
are both them and Bills are both 4-2, but they have the heads up match. They beat the Bills. Dolphins are 1-5.
yeah.
And the Jets are 0-6. You can never say never, but the Dolphins and Jets are probably out of it for this season.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them being contenders to win this division
No.
unless
No.
something drastic happens.
Oh God. Yeah.
So it's going to come down to the Patriots and Bills.
Right.
They got to play each other one more time,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to be at Foxborough.
Yeah. Yeah.
For you guys, you're still in second place at 2-4. Steelers are 4-1, but Ravens are 1-5. Browns are 1-5.
Mm-hmm.
Now those are two teams that, even though I say Dolphins at 1-5, I think are out of it. But the Ravens at 1-5, I don't necessarily know if they're out.
Right. I think if Henry can get.
If Lamar comes back and
Yeah.
Henry can play and their defense can step up some,
Right.
they're
right.
a team there that's got the talent to pull it back.
Oh God. Yeah.
The Dolphins have talent.
right.
I just think there's too many issues there.
Mm-hmm.
Could be wrong, and we just haven't seen it from them. We've seen what
Yeah.
the Ravens can really do
Oh, God,
in
yeah.
years past.
Yeah.
The Browns are probably out of it, but if you guys can beat the Steelers this week,
Mm-hmm.
puts them at 4-2, puts you at 3-4, and gives you the heads up win against them.
Right. Because.
So
Yeah.
that could really help.
Uh huh.
I mean, AFC
Please?
South. The Colts are 5-1.
Yeah.
The Colts and the Buccaneers have the best record in the NFL. The Colts are leading the AFC at 5-1.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that in August?
Not me.
Who would have thought that the Bucs would be leading the NFC? Now, they're a team that I think people thought might be in that hunt for it,
Right.
but they were probably thinking more Eagles, Lions, some of those teams like that probably had a better chance of leading the NFC
Right.
instead of the Bucs. And AFC, I don't think anybody saw the Colts being the leader of the NFC. AFC. Jags at 4-2. They're right there. They're 1 game difference.
Yeah.
Texans are 2-3. Titans are 1-5.
Yeah.
Texans are not out of this by any means at 2-3.
No.
It's still early.
It's still really early.
Chargers and Broncos are both 4-2. Chiefs are 3-3. Raiders 2-4.
This whole year has been holy
It's kind of what
crap.
I've been. Yeah. Who would have thought AFC West that the Chargers and Broncos would virtually be tied for first place in that,
Right.
with the Chiefs in third?
Yeah. No, I
I
figured.
mean, Raiders dead last. Okay, there's probably a lot of people that thought that.
Right. Yeah. No, going into this season, I'm like, oh, the Chiefs are probably gonna, because these other teams are.
The Chiefs have won their division like 14 or 15 years straight.
Yeah.
And that's one reason why they're always in the playoffs.
Exactly, because they go up against the Chargers and these teams.
You got six games that you play within your division.
Right.
They've got to play Broncos, Chargers, and Raiders twice each.
Mm-hmm.
And in the past many years, that's been 6 almost guaranteed wins
Oh God, yeah.
for the Chiefs. Right
But
there.
now you've got the Chargers coming out at the beginning of the year, didn't they?
They
go
beat
against-
they beat
Yeah,
the Chiefs in
okay.
the opening.
The opening game.
Well, not the opening game was Philly,
Right.
but
Still, I mean, that weekend had the Chiefs and Chargers Chargers came out and shocked the world. I think
So-
it was like, whoa.
and obviously the Chiefs had to win other games. They couldn't just rely on those 6. But having 6 that who are pretty much guaranteed to win is really nice.
Yeah.
Out of for a long time that was a 16-game season, a 14-game for a while.
Yeah.
But even at 17, that meant you had 11 other games. All you had to do was win 5 or 6 of them.
Right.
And you were
Yeah.
11-6, 12-5.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Exactly. So, I mean, to wrap this up, like I said, there was only one team that scored over 30 points, and that was the Giants. There were 3 teams that were 30 at 30 points.
Yeah. Kansas, Tampa. No, Colts were 31. Carolina 30.
And then the Chiefs are 30.
Yeah. So Tampa, Kansas, Carolina at 30. Yeah,
Yeah.
only 2 teams over 30 points. Over 30. The Colts and the Giants. 2 teams that most people thought at the beginning of this year
Weren't going to
were just going to be absolute. They were going to be like the 0-6 Jets or the 1-5 Titans kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. And they're coming out and balling out, and it's taking the world by
I mean,
storm.
the Giants are going to overcome some stuff.
Oh, leave me alone.
Indy's just cruising along.
Oh, yeah, they're just...
Indiana Jones.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We'll see what happens this coming week. I mean,
This
there's
Temple
going
of
to
Football.
be going through some interesting matches that I can see just looking at
Right.
my sheet
Well,
right now.
we've got that's the next video.
Yes.
So don't look at that sheet.
Okay, I won't.
So, all right.
All right, so we will see you shortly, and have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.